Good Friday, everybody. Today, of course, is the 14th of January, 2022. Thanks for clicking play and checking out the weather forecast with me, Jewel, at the J7409 Weather Channel. I appreciate it very much. Yes, we have a lot going on, my friends, but coming up Saturday, we don't want to leave this out because we do have some isolated strong to severe storms that may affect parts of the Florida Panhandle and the western Florida Peninsula. This is coming up Saturday night, and it should last into early Sunday morning. Now, there could be some occasional damaging downdraft winds, and there's also a chance of maybe a tornado or two. So we'll check that out right quick. You can see in these areas, tornadoes. But what's going to happen is this cold air coming down that's causing all the big hubbub about the big snow and ice storm. Well, it's going to collide with you folks. You have a 2% chance. Now, this is Saturday night into Sunday in these areas of maybe a tornado popping up, and those downdraft winds are in the very same area up to 5%. So please be aware of this if you're down in Florida Saturday night and Sunday. Eastern North Carolina, I'm going to go ahead and knock us right out of the way, okay? Looking like in this PowerPoint presentation from the National Weather Service they put up last night for us today, mostly rain from Kill Devil Hills, going down to Englehart, Swan Quarter, right on down Ocracoke, all of the Outer Banks, Cedar Island, Morehead City. Now, down to North Topsail Beach. This should all be rain with the storm at this time. We have to remember things can change. Now, where we've got a possible chance of seeing maybe a little bit of snow, sleet, and it will all of this turn to rain before it's over. But we do have that possibility for Belhaven over here where I live in my neck of the woods in Beaufort County, moving down to Aurora, New Bern, and Jacksonville. Now, this should start out maybe as sleet, but it is going to change over to rain. I'm just telling you, folks, it's going to turn over because our temperatures are going to warm up. Best chance of seeing any precipitation are really counties like in Duplin, Martin, Washington counties. You have the best chance over here. As you can see, here's Plymouth right up in this area here. Here's Martin County moving down into Greenville. Now down to Kenansville, Kinston. When I say you have a chance, you do have a chance. Anything could happen, but I don't think you'll get that much before it turns over to rain. But we will probably get about 1 to 2 inches of rain. But all of this is still uncertain. We got to wait till it gets a little bit closer by tonight to see if it's going to really do this or if it should change to all rain. But it shouldn't be anything significant. Now, if you're over in these areas, it could be dangerous if you're out traveling early in the day before it transitions over to rain. So please keep that in mind and stay safe. Now, I want to move down right quick because we also have a chance for coastal flooding. It's going to be, the winds are going to blow, folks, and it's going to be so cold. Now, it's looking like these strong southeast winds Sunday, they're going to shift south-southwest Sunday night into Monday, and the water levels will rise and be possible for areas to have some coastal flooding along the Pamlico Sound, Neuse Bay, Pamlico, and Pungo rivers, and high surf could result in minor ocean overwash around the beach areas from Duck to Surf City. And our winds are going to blow 40 to 50 miles per hour along the coast. So please be aware of this and be ready and safe. Folks, the watches and warnings are up. I tried to post as many as I could. There's no way I could get every last one of them up. But you see everything going on, and I'm going to put this link in the description box so you can click it and go check out your areas if they are not posted already at the community page to make sure what's going on in your areas. I'll tell you where you see this in New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, going down into Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, parts of New Jersey, a little bit of northern New Jersey, and the Delaware area right in here. And these areas are cold, cold, bitter cold. Please go to the community page, check out those warnings. Some places 40 below zero coming up for this weekend. And of course, we have all of the snow events right in here with the warnings all the way from North Dakota moving across to North Carolina. Once again, click the description, show more, then click the first link you come to. This will take you to my homepage, then click community. Watches and warnings are up there. Now we're going to take a quick look at the graphical forecast. You can see this is around 10 a.m. today we're going to start out at. We do have that heavy snow coming down in Minnesota, Iowa, North and South Dakota, portions of Montana, Wyoming. We'll hop over to around 1 p.m. this afternoon. The wind's going to pick up in North Texas and the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma, and a portion of moving on up into areas where you see right in here. Excuse me, folks, I just about lost my breath then, okay? This is around 1 p.m. 4 p.m. this afternoon, rain coming in over west in Washington State and Oregon, with some snow starting in Oregon, moving into Idaho. We do have some snow up in Michigan, upper and lower Michigan, as well as parts of Wisconsin, as it moves on up into parts of Maine. Now, we've got rain mostly in Tennessee, North Carolina, West Virginia, Ohio, and portions of central to western Pennsylvania at this time. We do have a little bit of light snow starting in Indiana this afternoon around 4 p.m. We'll move up to tonight, say around 10 p.m. You can see that snow is beginning to move on down and become a little bit heavier in Iowa and Illinois, and northern Missouri should start to have some by then. Wind still blowing good brisk in the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma, parts of New Mexico as well. 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, this storm keeps moving down further and further. We'll move up to Saturday around 1 p.m. Now, this is when it's going to get interesting. This is when it's going to get very interesting. You can see that some of the snow doesn't look as heavy right now. It's looking like, ice. It's going to turn to ice. Now, the rain's heavy down in portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, the panhandle of Florida, portions of Alabama. Rain's going on in Tennessee, as you can see, and Arkansas, but the snow has started at 4 p.m. Still looking like for Saturday afternoon. It's going to be mostly rain right in these areas with the snow starting in Arkansas. Now, this is pure ice over in Oklahoma. You can see the color there. Doesn't look too heavy at this time. It goes through portions of Kentucky, southern Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and portions of Virginia. So, Saturday night around 7 p.m., you see the transition start to take place. Now, we got some light snow and a mixture of snow going on in Tennessee, with some ice going on in western North Carolina, portions of West Virginia, Kentucky, moving right on down. We'll go over to around 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. You can see the ice is down around Charlotte, 4 a.m. Sunday morning. Here we go. Let's look if there's any hazards at this time. Most of the hazards is the winter mix, and that is over in Arkansas. Sunday at 7 a.m. in the morning. See that ice coming in down around upstate South Carolina, portions of Georgia mixed in with snow. We got snow, a mixture, and rain, everything going on in Tennessee, even some ice going on. You can see what's happening right here. This is at 7 a.m. around Sunday morning. Now, of course, none of this is road and stone. It could change. We'll hop over to the afternoon. And now this is about 4 p.m. So let's see what 10 a.m. is looking like. See if we have any hazards. Hazards going on Sunday morning around 10 a.m. It's all winter precipitation with winter mixtures from portions of northeast Georgia, upstate South Carolina, central to the mountains in western North Carolina, same going up and down the Appalachians, going on in Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee. This is the extended GFS map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. I was looking ahead a little bit on it this morning. I've looked at so many things, but this caught my eye. It could be very interesting to see if it plays out, and if it does, a lot of people need to know this ahead of time. Coming up on not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 22nd of January, it's looking like that portions right in here of North Carolina, say around Charlotte, Concord, moving right on up in these areas, snow and ice again. So we need to keep informed on this. Now, this system would not be coming down as a Clipper system or from Canada, looking like it's going to come up from a system up out of the Gulf and proceed across. But what's going to happen? It's going to hit, see this high, this cold air is going to come down, and just about the time it clashes in North Carolina, we could get some more snow and some more treacherous ice. And by the way, folks, this ice is nothing to play with. This storm could be very, very dangerous for a lot of people. You could lose your power. It's going to cause tree damage. You don't need to get out in it. Make sure your pets are taken care of. Your folks, check on your neighbors, the elderly, and the handicapped. Make sure your pipes are wrapped and your vehicles are taken care of. And if you do have a generator, and if you're in these areas where most of this is going to hit most significant, please check them out today. Don't wait any longer, because this stuff's going to start on you by tomorrow. Here's a NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. This is going to take us through all of this area for today through Sunday. Okay? Now, I'm showing you this because I know you guys like to look at this particular map, but we can't just go by this one. We got to combine it and several others together, but it's pretty close. It might be off a little bit, but it gives you a general idea of what's going on. So I turn it on today through Sunday. Heavy snow for parts of the upper middle Mississippi Valley today. Snow for parts of the lower Mississippi, Tennessee Valley, and southern Appalachians tomorrow, Saturday. We got some pockets of rain and freezing rain over parts of the Carolinas and southern Appalachians Saturday also. Now, it's looking like today, this wave of low pressure over the central plains, it should move southward to the lower Mississippi Valley by Saturday morning. Now, today, the system's going to produce heavy snow over parts of the upper middle Mississippi Valley. Rain's going to also develop over parts of the middle Mississippi Valley this evening into tomorrow morning. Now, the snow should result in reduced visibility and hazardous driving conditions. Isolated pockets of rain and freezing rain cannot be ruled out along the rain-snow line overnight tonight right on through tomorrow morning. Now, looking like the rain will expand into the lower Mississippi, Tennessee valleys by Saturday, and also by Saturday evening, the rain then is going to change over to snow over parts of Arkansas. Overnight Saturday, the rain will move into parts of the southeast, while the rain changes over to snow over parts of the Tennessee Valley. Now, snow will develop over parts of the central and southern Appalachians, with pockets of rain and freezing rain developing over the Carolinas and southern Appalachians overnight Saturday, as we saw on the graphical map, right into Sunday morning. Now, the combination of snow and ice, it may cause some very hazardous driving conditions, as well as, I said, power outages, tree damage, The wind's going to blow. It's going to be cold. Please prepare. Now, we do have a rapidly developing area of low pressure off the Carolina coast. Now, this should move to off the northeast coast by this evening or early tonight. Now, the high pressure over the east central Canada area and the deep low off the coast is going to produce some strong gusty winds to develop over parts of the northeast from this afternoon into tomorrow morning. So these winds, cold winds, are going to lash. And on top of it, you're going to get some light snow that's going to develop over parts of the northeast today. Moderate to heavy snow should be over parts of southeastern Maine overnight tonight, ending tomorrow. And the snow will result in reduced visibility and hazardous driving conditions. Then we have an upper level low. Never trust them, folks. It's off the Southern California coast. It's going to aid in producing light rain over parts of Southern California tomorrow morning into late Saturday night. Thanks for watching, my friends and family here on YouTube. I appreciate it so very, very much. Please share this video with your family, your friends, and on your social media to help me keep people aware of what's coming their way and what they might receive, and stay safe. I would appreciate it so much if you do that for me. And I thank you for everything you do for me, watching my videos, the donations you send me through PayPal, everything you do for me. I love you guys, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. If you haven't subscribed and you are into the weather content of any kind, please consider subscribing. Click the J7409 weather insignia in the bottom right hand corner. Click that bell and check off all to get all my latest videos. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Don't take this winter storm coming too lightly. It's going to be rough for many, many, many people in many, many places. Be prepared, my friends. I love you all, and peace, love, and kindness. Thanks for watching.